Hey, what's up you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the penultimate episode to Stargirl. So this is episode 12 of season 3. Let's get into the episode.
Dolores Winters for remembering to forget.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman.
Congratulations, Miss Winters.
I don't know how to express my gratitude. I don't know how this even happened, really, but here it is, in my hand. It's heavier than I imagined. As actors, we are called upon to lose ourselves in the role, and I could not have dreamed for a better character to become lost in. Thank you. I love you all.
You did it.
Yes, Dolores.
Mr. Standish, the party is long over. Everyone has gone home. I have a friend on their way. They'll be here any moment.
Oh, Dolores, I am madly in love with you.
You're drunk. Go home.
Oh, but like sees like, Dolores, and when I look into your beautiful eyes, I see an actor always acting. When the cameras aren't rolling, I see a woman hiding, pretending to be something she's not. But I won't judge you, Dolores. Show me who you truly are.
You really saw me in here, didn't you? That's unfortunate.
You dropped your trophy.
Dr. Ito, you're late.
Who was that?
Someone who was getting too close, like the Justice Society is. They picked up my trail again. I need a new body.
Given the JSA and our inevitable confrontation, I've been making a few improvements of my own.
Intent on earning your name. Are you Dragon King?
I could do the same for you.
I'm a little confused at like the timeline.
I have another
of
idea
everything.
in mind.
Like, how old is the Justice Society right
An
now?
albino gorilla.
A body powerful enough to destroy the entire JSA. After a few modifications, of course.
An intriguing choice.
Yeah, like who the hell wants to
I'm
be in a
almost
gorilla?
jealous.
Yes. Won't this be fun?
Oh. Does that... I feel like there's a spoiler, but I don't know.
I can't stop thinking about Artemis. How alone she is.
I don't care if Jordan says he wants peace. He didn't kill the Crocs out of self-defense.
Oh,
He
she's
needs to be
wearing,
stopped.
like, what Paula wears.
Yeah. He left a note.
What's it say?
Said he had a few things to do. He'll be back soon.
We have to find him.
What do you want, Mr. Pemberton?
Just, seeing how you're holding up. What are you planning here?
I'm going to kill Jordan McKent.
Look, I know that every fiber of your being wants to find that Nordic freak and smash the smug look off his face. There's a future your parents wanted for you, and it's not prison.
That's
If you
true.
want to honor your parents, go to college and be the star that they raised you to be.
So Jordan McKent just gets a pass?
Hell no. I'm gonna kill him for you. Where's Rick?
Still not answering anyone's calls. Where's Courtney?
Well, I didn't tell her we were meeting.
Wait, why not?
Because she already knows the plan.
What is the plan?
I'm gonna face Icicle myself.
We should come with you.
No, Jordan's stronger now. He's too dangerous.
With Cameron and his crazy grandparents, Jordan won't be alone.
Yeah, he will. I dropped a bug in the McKent's living room when Pat and I were there. Cameron and his grandparents are going to a vigil tonight for his art teacher.
Is that what that was?
Mr. Dysinger?
Yeah, apparently he's been missing for days.
What happened?
Well, with the McKents and the Ultra-Humanite running around, nothing good, I'm guessing.
So Jordan McKent will be home alone tonight.
Yeah, until I show up for our little chat.
You sure you don't want our help?
Actually, I do. When the JSA died, they left family members behind. Sandman has a nephew, the Atom, a son, Green Lantern's kids, Jenny and her brother. But there are other JSA members whose bloodlines died that night. Heroes like me, who had no families to pass their legacies on to. Mr. Terrific, Dr. Fate, the Spectre, the Flash, and others who shouldn't be forgotten. So I'm asking both of you, when this is all over, go find someone like yourself. Someone worthy of taking one of these mantles on for their own. Keep my friends' legacies alive.
You're talking to us like we're never gonna see you again.
Don't be silly. I'll catch up with you guys later.
My dad experimented on me my whole life. He put metal shivs in my arms and put me so full of chemicals my hair turned white. I think my father did something else to me. Something that lay dormant until I came back from the Shadowlands.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, sometimes.
You took the gambler's laptop because you were looking for your dad's hidden labs, right?
Yeah, and I searched through all the labs I could find, hoping one might have the answers on how to reverse this.
I got an idea. I'm gonna wish that... Wait! You madman! Write it down first! Think it through! I know what I'm doing. You can't. Don't embarrass me in front of her. Thunderbolt! I wish you would take me, Mike, and Cindy to the labs that has what we're looking for. Oh, no.
Courtney took the staff?
She went looking for you. Where were you?
When's she coming back?
Listen, we decided we're not gonna let you go it alone.
Okay, I've tried to be diplomatic about this, but it's not your choice to make. It's mine.
Icicle's more powerful than ever. And Beth, she's still not sure what Jordan even did with the Crocs.
All due respect to the dead. I'm not the Crocs, Pat. I can protect myself. I shouldn't even have to say that.
You need our help.
Don't you get it? I don't want your help, okay? Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, look at you. You put a bunch of kids in harm's way just to make yourself feel important.
Okay, now you're just lashing out.
Yes, it is. And the only reason they respect you is because they weren't there to see what an ineffectual loser Stripesy really was.
What the fuck? Why are you being so rude?
You know you're a laughingstock? You were the joke of the entire JSA.
Okay, I was on your side, and now you're just being mean to Pat for no reason.
Why are you saying this to me?
Okay. I've tried to let this go. I've tried to, but I can't. This is coming from the hard truth. The night the JSA went up against the ISA, you wouldn't stop calling me on the radio. Do you remember that? And you came back after I ordered you to stay away. You distracted me during the most important fight of my life, and you got me killed, Pat!
What the hell's going on?
I'm not gonna let it happen again.
Why are you blaming him all of a sudden?
You're no hero. Not then.
Why is he being a
And not
jerk
now.
all of a sudden?
You are just a sidekick.
Look, I was all on board with your let's kill Jordan situation, but like, that was rude and really unnecessary.
All of it.
Well, it is what it is, kid.
You know, since the day I found the staff, you've been my hero. I even thought you were my father for a while. But when Brainwave came after me, it was Pat who saved me. And when Cindy hurt me, it was Pat who got me to the hospital. And when my dad came to take that locket and I was absolutely crushed, Pat was there for me too.
Pat is your hero.
He's been there for me every time I've ever needed him. So, you're not my hero, Starman. Pat Dugan is my hero.
That's adorable.
I was so disappointed when I found out you weren't my father. But I thank God every day that Pat is.
Oh, Oh.
I need the staff.
I'm not giving it to you. Cosmo?
No. You stay. You may have swayed the staff to yourself before. But deep down, you know it belongs to me. You're not worthy of it.
Hello?
I'll be back after I go take care of Icicle.
Stop.
Sorry, kid.
Look, he's been a jerk before, but, like, he's always, like, apologized for it, and, like, he's just turned it up to 11 all of a sudden.
Or buy one of my dad's labs. Jakeem, I think you did it. Let's go, idiots!
See? I did it. Did what exactly? That's what I want.
Oh, man. This is not good at all.
See, what happened?
Sylvester. That's what happened.
He did this?
Yeah, I walked in, he went flying off like a witch on a broomstick.
Zeke, he's lost his mind.
Well, maybe that's what he wants you to think. Let me run this by you, Dugan. Maybe, just maybe, Sylvester is doing to you what you did to little Dugan when Eclipso was prancing around Blue Valley.
What did I do?
You told Mike to meet you when Stripe was fixed, knowing good and well it wouldn't be. You lied to him to protect him.
So he's lying to protect me. He'd rather we hate him than have us get hurt. Sylvester's gonna get himself killed. Grab that wrench. I gotta move fast.
Hold on, Dugan. I'm as fast as they come, but putting old Humpty Dumpty together here is gonna take more than a few minutes.
I understand that, but I got an idea.
Ooh.
Call me when you find Rick.
We will.
Oh, found him.
I need your help.
What are we looking for? A potion?
Not a wizard.
There was a wizard in the ISA, wasn't there?
Okay, there was.
Someone's been working in here.
But I thought you said your dad was dead.
He's supposed to be.
What the hell are you doing here? I know you're trying to protect us, saying what you said, taking out Stripe, but I'm not letting you do this alone. This is my fight, Pat. You keep saying that, but it doesn't have to be.
The reason I was brought back from the dead was to fight another man back from the dead. To avenge the JSA, to fix my mistakes. I'm the reason why the JSA died. They should have come back instead of me. So if I die making things right, then I die.
Don't say that.
This is my destiny, Pat.
And it's my destiny, too. You're my friend, you're my partner, and I'm not letting you do this alone, and that's it.
Everything I said back there.
Hey, I know, all right? Forget it. We gotta do this. Let's go.
Oh.
Don't touch anything. You might catch what she has.
Really?
Just saying.
Dude, what's the matter with you? You don't know what this stuff does. Why would you say that, though?
Forget it.
Is that a body?
It's something.
You should tell them to look away.
It's my dad.
Hello, my daughter.
Dad?
Wait, that's your dad?
He put his brain in that thing.
Yeah, but if Dragon King put his lizard brain in the white ape, where's the Ultra Humanite's brain?
What now? I'll take care of him. Won't this be fun?
What? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I've missed you, my greatest experiment. Well, until now.
Be ready to run. Come on. Come here.
You know, the new look, Daddy, it's not an improvement.
What you want to say? Telling them to run, like, you know.
I think you should take it off, Rick. If it hurts, we can help you manage the pain.
Maybe my mom can help.
What about the Ultrahumanite? You need me powered up.
We need you healthy, Rick.
Where's Sylvester? He might know what to do.
He's out.
He knew about the limiter.
What?
He told me how to take it off.
I did some reading. Your father went through the same thing once, and the JSA helped him through it.
Then Sylvester would know the dangers of the limiter.
Starman was there. Yeah.
If he was there, he knew what it would do to Rick. Why would he tell him to remove it?
I still don't think it makes a whole lot of sense, but I don't know.
Stop it. Now. Power down.
Like, why? If this isn't Sylvester, why would the staff even recognize him?
How
It's
what?
about the, like, spirit or
Welcome to the
soul,
staff?
right?
I'm Starman.
But you're not. It doesn't feel right. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm Starman now. And as Dolores Winters said in the confidence game, you've been had, kiddo.
I don't like this.
You're the Ultrahumanite.
Oh. Bingo.
Where's Sylvester?
Oh, well, Dr. McNider was right about the cosmic energy preserving the body, but Sylvester's brain? That's long gone. We had some fun, didn't we, Pat? Back in the old days? Star-Spangled Kid and Stripesy, alongside the 7 Soldiers of Victory. Huzzah!
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you remember? After Ted gave me the staff? Starman and the JSA. Those are the big leagues. And now, it's Starman and Stripe.
How do you have all this information about
We
him
made
as
a
well?
real team again. Those are great times. Sad we won't have that anymore, because
This just feels like a real big curveball for, like,
you're my friend,
shock's sake.
my brother. I'm sorry it has to end like this.
You're not Sylvester.
Oh. Right, yes, of course. Yeah, sometimes I get lost in the role. I just forget.
Wait a second! Hold on! Stop it! Hold on a second! Hold on. You're my friend. Right?
That's right, Pat.
Help me out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Just grab him. You can do it. Come on.
Oh, that was good, Pat. That was really good. You almost had me.
You're insane.
I don't like this, because I actually really like what they did with his character, and now it's just not him. I don't know. I really don't like this.
It's a beautiful night. For decades. I enjoyed being in that beast. It's been roaming these woods. I mean, just the raw strength. Help me survive the JSA attacks? One.
Look, some of it just doesn't make sense. Like, him finding out that Jordan McKent is alive, and, like, he hung up the phone or whatever, and, like, got angry for the audience to see. No one else saw. No other characters saw. Like, it's not like he needed to, you know, pretend for someone else. He was alone. There was multiple times that he was alone, and he was just, you know, himself. That's why I don't think this makes sense.
To the other. But being in that monster, I had to stay hidden. I grew tired of hiding. I missed the adulation that Dolores Winters got. I wanted that again. Like, I know Jordan and Dr. Ito may have plans, but for me, that's what this is all about. So, after the operation, did some traveling. I did my research. I talked to almost everyone you knew, from your landlord in Van Nuys, Mike's mom, and I finally made my way to you, I was more than ready to play that role. And
I
was
guess that
accepted
part
back
could
so
kind of make
quickly.
sense. Because it did take him a long time to get
Starman,
here.
especially you.
But the other stuff
But I had to
doesn't.
cement that acceptance. So, I made myself a victim. With the help of some friends. You brought me into the circle of trust, Pat. And you brought me closer to Courtney. And more importantly, to my ultimate prize, the staff. So, I not only bonded with all you, I bonded with it. Thanks to Courtney.
I feel like it would be able to tell.
The bond with
but
the staff is now
that's fucking
complete.
weird.
At the same time, I had to make sure Courtney's friends stayed out of my way, because if anyone saw through my disguise, it would be Cindy Berman. So I used Yolanda to push her away.
The way you don't let Dragon
This is
Kings
just
get
like-
off the hook. It's very tense.
This is just like you monologuing, explaining the. Oh no. No. Do you know what this is giving me? This is giving me Angel Season 4 vibes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've seen Angel Season 4. I'll try not to spoil by saying this, but there's like a point in the season where like they kind of had to tie everything together, right? And so they have like one of the characters monologue about why everything happened the way it specifically did. Like why they did this line, why they said this line, why they did this, how this happened, like in just like one giant clunky scene. Don't get me wrong, this is like less clunky than that exchange, but this is still really clunky and I really do not like it. This is actually really disappointing for his character, because I thought it was really well crafted, because it was clear from the beginning that he had like, you know, some PTSD about dying, you know, and like he had a little bit of like anger issues towards that, and just for it to just be not even him, I am thoroughly disappointed. Yeah.
It's good judgment. And then I urged Beth to cut off her parents to keep her distracted. First rule I have, protect the family. And Rex Tyler's angry little brute. I mean, we all know what Rex went through before he set a limiter on that hourglass, so... Oh, I'd hate to be Rick right now. He must be in a world of pain. And finally, your son. I told Mike to go prove he could do what you said he couldn't. And then I put him and his inept friend with the pen in harm's way. That worked out great.
Did it? Because they're
It all
not
worked
dead.
out. And so will the rest of our
And it's just like, why all of a sudden are you killing Pat? Like, this just seems like random. Like,
Wanna
what?
hear Jordan's endgame, Pat?
Like, what point in your plan makes you go, okay, I'm gonna kill Pat right now? This will solidify the rest of my plan. Whatever the hell your plan is. Like, I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense.
Pat? Oh. Bye, Pat.
Yeah, I think it's no secret I did not enjoy that. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to, A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. I think that this season was going fine, like, and then I think in these, like, last 4 episodes, it just took a nosedive. Wow. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that thinks this. Maybe you guys thought it was a great twist, but I really didn't like it. Well, let's just go over it, shall we? Because, like, this is going to be, like, the last time that I really get to talk about it without the influence of your comments. Because, like, obviously, next week I'll be reading your comments and maybe it will change my opinion entirely. I don't know. But in this moment right now, I don't like it. So, what did we get into these episodes? We had the truth coming out about Jordan McKent being being killed by, basically the truth about everyone's secret identity was out, right? And Cameron yet again. And see, here's another thing that's just gone downhill. Is the fact, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just hating on it a bit, but, like, hear me out, okay? The fact is, like, they were, you know, building something with, like, Cameron and, you know, his grandparents, and maybe there was something there, I don't really know, but since Jordan McKent's been back, Cameron's taken a back seat again. And I'm not, like, a huge, like, oh my god, let's go Cameron, give him more screen time. But he's had, like, no screen time really, basically, in the first 2 seasons. And they finally built his character up in the 3rd season, which was great. And don't get me wrong, that fight scene in episode 9 was really cool. But I feel like it just kind of fizzled out after that. Like, for, like, a huge, like, kind of revelation, it just kind of fizzled out. And I'm actually really disappointed. Now, we're back to having different people as villains, right? We killed the Crocs. I felt like that was unnecessary. Like, really and truly, was it really necessary to kill the Crocs? I don't think it was. I think, like, I get it, you know, characters in TV shows need to die. That's fine, whatever. What reason did we have to kill the Crocs? Other than the fact that they were a fan favorite characters. I really don't know. Because, like, maybe the whole plan was to kill the Crocs, and then maybe next season, you know, do something with Artemis's character. Because, again, they kind of didn't do much with her. They haven't done much with her character throughout the whole show, to be honest. But yeah, and now we've just, like, we've brought in Icicle back, which I'm kind of annoyed about. You've introduced you know what you've done? You introduced the Jordan McKent back in. I mean, fair enough, comic book characters come back to life all the time, whatever. That's okay, I guess. But then you introduced the Ultra Humanite in the 11th hour of the show. And then on the 12th hour of the show, you're like, you know what? Let's bring Dragon King back too. Now, I think, and then in the fucking, whatever, like, Starman having a turn, I don't, there's just so much wrong with this that I can't even verbalize it. Oh my god. This is just really bothering me. Because I genuinely really liked what they did, what they were doing with Starman's character. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like we needed to do something with this character so that, you know, Courtney is Stargirl. Like, because you can't really have two. It's just not really how it works. You know, this is Stargirl show, not Starman. But to just have him be like an evil dude, like an evil person, like, I just think it's lazy. It's so lazy and contrived, and I don't know, man. I'm very unimpressed. Like, and he's like, you know, going over everything, every little detail to his plan, but like, what the hell was your plan, dude? He says that he wanted the staff. I mean, he could have literally taken the staff anytime. Like, he made like a little case for it, right? And he could have taken it out while Courtney was at school and just left with it. How are you ever going to find it? They haven't done anything with Mike again. Like, they like full on, I gave you a whole episode of like talking about, you know, his insecurities and everything like that. And then they did nothing with it. Like, I expected Pat to like track down his mum, but no, he didn't do anything with it. So like, what was the point in that whole situation? Unless it gets wrapped up in the next episode. That's annoying too. Courtney. Did she even become Stargirl? Like, I think the last time that you saw her as Stargirl was in The Betrayal, which is episode 6. Because in Infinity Inc., she gets abducted by the Shade and isn't Stargirl. And then, all of these 4 episodes, I don't think she was Stargirl. The whole time. This is her show. I just think it's really messy. You know what? I'm gonna love reading I'm gonna love reading your comments next week, because I really want to know what you guys thought about these 4. Trying to think if there's anything else. Cindy, that's also something that needs to be wrapped up. Don't really know how they're gonna do that because sorry. I don't know. I really don't know how they're gonna do that. It just feels out of character. Like, I really, like, why was Starman going after Icicle? Did you have to put on a show? Like, you didn't have to do that. And then you didn't even end up going after him. You were needlessly rude to Pat. And, like you couldn't have known that you being needlessly rude to Pat It would cause him to have an epiphany and be like, oh, you definitely didn't mean that, and have him show up so you could knock him out. Like, what is the purpose of you knocking him out and killing him now? Like, what is your end game? I do not understand. I'm really intrigued to know, like, what, like, if this was the original plan of the season, or if they, you know, changed it up a little bit because they were scared of getting cancelled. Like, I know that they filmed 2 endings because they were afraid of getting cancelled, but I wonder if they changed it entirely, the trajectory of the season. Because, like, why would the Ultra Humanite in Starman's body, why would he, kill the gambler? Why? And for that matter, like, why was Jordan McKent making a puzzle of Mr. Bones? What was that about? They claimed that his suit was healing him or something like that, so he couldn't see properly. So, like, he was wearing this mask and doing a puzzle. It's a bit weird. I'm just really upset about this. Because I love this show and it was great. But these last 4 episodes just jumped the shark. I feel like the stuff that's going on with Rick could have been done a bit better, because, like, he went from being like, I'm fine, and then having, like, accidentally hurting Courtney, and, like, to just not being in an episode, and then the next episode he was trying to take it off. Like, I feel like he didn't have his realization moment from that moment to, like, the point where he was trying to take it off. There's, like, a whole thing missing there. Actually, Beth having random fighting capabilities in her suit was very Tony Stark. Felt a bit out of place. I know that was like a couple episodes ago now, but it was in this chunk, and I was just thinking about what else I was upset about, because if I don't get it out now, I'm like, sometimes when I finish an episode, I kind of can't comprehend exactly what I've just seen, and I have to think about things for a while, so that's why a lot of the time I don't have much to say at the end of episodes. But here I am, I have a lot to say, apparently. Trying to think of what else there is to say before I go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have much else to say. I'm really looking forward to your comments for next week's episodes. So please, like, I hope there is a lot, because it's a series finale. Let's have some real discussion. Do you like what they did? Like, how do you feel about this twist? I really want to know. Like, why did you kill the gambler? Like, I'm not like sitting here being like, oh, the gambler's my favorite character. That's not what, like, I'm just trying to think of like, what is your purpose? Like, why did you do that? If we find out in the next episode, it's just because the gambler was like extorting people, but like he gave the money back anyway. So it's like, if we find out that's the reason, I don't know, man. I feel like the staff shouldn't recognize him. Like, it should recognize the soul, which is kind of what they implied at the beginning of the series, or whatever. Like, true of heart, or pure, whatever, I don't know. And Dr. McNider, like, the actual Dr. McNider, like, he didn't, like, he looked into his physiology, or, I don't know, ran some tests on him or something, do you remember? Didn't see anything wrong with his brain not being his brain, like, I feel like a lot of these stories that, like, they talked about with each other are quite personal stories, so even, like, I don't feel like you couldn't just do research on it. I am really annoyed by this. And now Pat's probably gonna die. Well, he should die because he's underground. But this is a TV show and he's probably gonna be okay. Yeah. I think I've said all I needed to say right now. There's probably so much more to talk about, but I'll leave it to you guys to make your judgments and comments and stuff, and then we'll talk about it next week in the series finale. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that my croaky voice wasn't too annoying. I'll see you in the next one.